Welcome to Diver Gateway, your one-stop shop for information so you can make timely and accurate decisions. All you need is one login, one license, and you can see all the different data sets and applications that you need to do your job. Typically, we used to say that certain users, like executives or people out in the field, needed to use certain devices. But given the way people are working today, everyone needs to access information that is accurate and timely in one source of the truth, but be able to access from multiple devices. And that's what Diver Gateway allows you to do. You can see any of the applications that we've built for specific industries, and you can get to that information the way you need to and when you need to. You also have the ability in Diver Gateway to show presentations like the one I'm showing right now. I'm just going to touch this menu button in the top left corner, and now you see what Diver Gateway looks like when you would log in. You have buttons that represent any applications that you own, and you have the ability to show presentations like I was just showing. Let's start with the distributor analytics application. You have options. Let's take a look at a dashboard, and let's look and see what an executive would look at. Executives are going to look and see how they're doing versus last year, where they're at, and where they're at versus a goal. Because if they know they can make their numbers, they're happy. They might want to look at information by area of the country or versus a prior year. Anywhere you click, you can dive into the data. So I just clicked on the 4.6 million cases, and now I can see that information by sales division. But if I want to, I can change looking at it from sales division to look at it by customer. And I was able to do this because I'm using the technology from the Measure Factory. So very quickly and easily, I get to the report that I need from the dashboard that we saw. Now, we also may want to look at information in a report format with a lot of numbers instead. So for those of you that prefer to look at information that way, in this case, we're looking at month to date versus the prior year and year to date versus the prior year. And we're looking at our unit sales, we're looking at the number of accounts we sold, and we're looking at gross profit. But maybe what I want to do is I want to look at the 51 suppliers of product that I do business with. And by clicking on those 51, I can now see them with the same set of information, the cases, the accounts sold, and the gross profit. I have the ability to dive into the data and see individual dashboards as well. So very quickly and easily, I was able to get in and see distributor analytics. But one thing that I might want to do is have my own dashboard. So whether I'm on the phone or the iPad or the PC, I can click on this stamp button and be able to see the dashboard I created. Here we're looking at cases, both in 9 liters and regular cases, as well as gross profit. I can click on the 559,000 and see a report similar to what we did before. And if I do want to change the report, maybe to be by brand, I can do that. When I look at my stamps, I have the ability to see the definitions of the data, so I know that we understand how it was calculated, such as gross profit. That way, we're all looking at one source of the truth. I do have the ability to edit the stamp, so if I want to get rid of one, I just click the little red X, and I can remove it. I also have the ability to add a stamp. So maybe I want to look at market share, and I'd like to look at it today. So I just click that, and I'm off with my market share and diving into the data. So what I've shown you very briefly is Diver Gateway. And just to finish up our presentation, you're able to see with Diver Gateway information that you need, and you can leap from one application to another without having to log in again, so that you get to the data that you need, so you can make those decisions properly and quickly and easily. So having one source of the truth, having one login, one license to be able to get to the information the way you need to see it, whether it's in a dashboard or a numerical report or whether it's self-service dashboards, we make it easy for you to be able to get to the information you need to make accurate and timely decisions.